Ubiest of the tubiest. That's you, and I'm 50 plus. Vincent Sims wants to know, how do you pick the right company? How do you pick the right company? That's a very good question there, Vincent. Before I get to that question, though, I want to acknowledge a few things. Well, one point. I try to make my videos based off of what you guys suggest, okay? And if you have asked me to make a video and I hadn't done it yet, and generally what I'll do is I'll make the video, and when it's done uploading, it's online, then I go to your comment and put the link there so that you know that I've made that for you, okay? So my process now is a little bit longer because I have to render the videos and then upload them. And it takes a shitload of time, like 3 hours for the video to upload, you know, without having a good internet. I'm tethering off my phone or my pad, whichever one I'm doing. So it takes a little bit, okay? So the videos don't come as fast as I would like to put them out there, okay? But David Roach want me to talk about the terminals that have schools in them. I haven't forgotten you guys that I'm talking about right now. I hadn't forgotten you. It's going to happen. Thomas Kamir want me to do one on e-logs. And Tommy Lee, excuse me. Okay, you remember I made the video about me repairing my fridge. So Tommy Lee says, he sent me a message on that video saying, hey, you know those things have warranty, which I felt it had a warranty, but I didn't want to go through the cumbersome process. Plus, we're truck drivers. We're on the road. So it's not like, you know, I can have them mail it to a TA or some shit, you know? So I just kind of blew it off. But what he explained was, shit, you don't even have to send the old one back. So I'm like, really? Let me try this. So I went online, and sure enough, it was that simple. I just put the information in there that it asked me for, took a picture of the failed part and shit, and I sent it in, and then today they sent me a confirmation that my order been processed, and I got a brand new fridge on the way to the house. So guys and gals, thank your Ubiest Tommy Lee for helping us out and getting that done. I mean, the video will let you know how to fix the one that you have, but shit, you can get a free one if it's on a warranty, and it was no hassle at all. So I thank you for it, and we're a community. We help each other out, and when you have good tips like that, hey, let me know so I can put it out there for them. And I really thank you. I appreciate that, and keep it coming. Okay, so let's talk about how do you choose the right company. That is a very broad question, okay? And it'll take a whole lot of me running my mouth to hit all the points. So I'm just going to get to the basics of it, okay? Look, this is my little list, okay? Right there, you might be able to see it, okay? So what you're going to do, the first thing you're gonna do is come to terms with what you want out of trucking. What is your ultimate goal? When you retire from trucking, there's something that you want to accomplish. That goal you need to make number one, okay? And then under that, you want to make your series of goals that it's going to take you to get there, and write it down. Don't just listen. Here's a tip for you. Successful people write things down. They read and they write things down. You can't put it here. When you write it down, it breathes some existence into your idea. Okay, it's the start of getting it done. Okay, so write it down. That's going to be the first thing that's going to be on top of your list. What the ultimate goal is, and then what path you're going to need to take to get there. What path you want to take to get there. By the time you're down to the point of choosing a company, you will have already eliminated quite a few. Let's just say, for an instance, your ultimate goal is you want to drive hazardous fuel or chemicals up and down the highways. Let's just say that's what you want. And there's nothing wrong with that. I believe it pays pretty good. It better shit, you know. Well, you want to find a company that has a tanker division. And that will eliminate some companies from contention because they don't have tanker divisions. Okay? And then after you found, say, 10 companies that do tanker, do you want to be trained by that company, or do you want to go to a community college, or what do you want to do? If you don't have the immediate funds to pay for a college, or you don't have you know, military benefits or anything like that, nobody's paying for it, and you don't have the ability to pay for a college, then you want to go to a company school so that they can front that money for you. So out of all those tanker companies, eliminate the ones that don't have in-house training. See how you slowly eliminating these things based off of what you need, what's important to you. Okay, so let's say you end up with 3 companies that will get you that CDL and get you on the road burning fuel with that hazardous shit behind you. Okay, then you want to find out if those companies will fit your personal needs. Okay, how often will they let you get home? You know, is there room for growth? You know, whatever it is that you want. Because remember, what's your ultimate goal? So I made a quick one. You know, you want to drive hazardous material. That's a short goal. You just go get somebody. But let's say you want to own several tanker trucks. Okay, your ultimate goal is to own trucks. So the company, out of the few that you have remaining, you may want to find out if they have a lease option. So, by the way, y'all heard me ramble about leasing and owner operating and all that kind of shit. 99% of the goddamn YouTube truckers that's only yapping about how shitty leasing is and all that kind of shit, they have zero business sense. They have absolutely zero. I'm telling you that it's a good idea for you to lease through your company if you want to become an owner-operator. Why? Because that's the easiest way with the least amount of risk to find out how the owner operating thing works, man. I mean, you're going to learn all of the ins, well, not all of them, but you're going to learn a very vast majority of ins and outs, how to take care of the truck, your and running your finances and all that good stuff. You're going to find out what it costs to do it. And if it turns out that that's just not something you really wanted to do, at the end of the lease, you give them the goddamn truck back. But what if you just jump out and listen to these fucking assholes? Listen to them tell you, don't do no owner op, go buy your goddamn $15,000 truck. Look at their YouTube pages. and look at all them goddamn breakdowns and shit. You think they making money? They don't know what the fuck they doing. They have zero business sense. They won't be successful. None of them are. I mean, look at it. They can say whatever they want. They not. Watch them. One of the big ones of jillion subscribers. I mean, this guy, I say guy, but it's person, okay, has a lot of subscribers. His ass is working for a company now. Said he's doing a lease thing and, you know, pumping all that information out there. Don't know what the shit he's talking about. And it bit him. Just like you do for 99.9% of them, okay? So, let me get off of that shit. It'll stress me out. I'm gonna need to do some videos about how to do that shit, do it properly, okay? And you're talking to somebody who's successful in business. If you're successful or not has no bearing on me. I'm already there. Okay? I'm doing this so that I can know how to help my son build his trucking business. I'm learning it. Okay? I'm learning trucking. So, I got an end game too. Mine will come true, and you're going to watch me go through it. Anyways, your success is important to me because you're the UBist. And I want to make sure that you get good and proper information. So, if you want to, if that's your ultimate goal is to own a fleet of tanker trucks and, you know, run hazardous material. Not all hazardous material is in the tanker, by the way. You know, you can have a drive-in with hazardous material. But anyway, you need to be able to get with a company that you can do a lease op through and learn the business. So that's going to be yet another way to eliminate companies from contention. It's a little bit more tricky if your goal is to run reefer, because shit, just about all of them run reefer. And I'm going to tell you like this. I'm a Swift guy. You guys, you see me pumping them up. I'm a Swift guy. I like Swift because, quite frankly, I don't give a shit what nobody say. You get online and start looking around at other mega carriers that's got those training school that's going to get you started. Okay, started. That's key. From zero, you have zero experience. Find one that pay more than Swift. Hey, people who hate on Swift, they hate on them because it's the popular thing to do. It's an easy target. Okay? So, I ain't had no problem with them. Zero. And I'm going to stay with them until, you know, I got what I need to get. That being said, Swift may not be the company for you. They may not have what you need. So you need to write down what you need. And then look for a company that can provide that need. Okay? But I mentioned Swift and Pay because I don't want you guys to focus on how much money you're going to make today. That ain't on your goddamn goal, is it? That shouldn't be your ultimate goal for today. Your ultimate goal at the end is to drive the hazardous material truck or own a fleet of reefers or whatever it is that you want to do. And you're not going to do that trying to chase $1 today. That's not how we do things. Not if you want to be successful. When I hear people talking about, well, how much money they make, how many cents per mile and all that shit, what I care how much I get paid per mile. That's not my goal. My goal at the end of the day is to get the experience, learn the industry of trucking so that I can help my son build a trucking business. That got shit to do with cents per mile. And that's how these folks on YouTube get tripped up. They chasing cents per mile, telling you don't go over here because of this shit, don't go over there because of that shit. That's not your end game. Your end game, you got written down. That's what you want to get to. And when you get there, then you start worrying about how much money. Okay? But if you let cents per mile be your influence, you won't get there. You just won't get there. You cannot chase dollars. Understand this. Listen to me really well. Wealthy people do not chase dollars. Understand that. Wealthy people do not chase dollars. Dollars chase them. Dollars chase success. Okay? So all you need to do is get to the top of your list, be successful, and the money gonna just start flowing. That's just how it works. Okay? Now, I don't want to run this video really long, so outside of what I'm telling you right now, it should be a good start. So if you guys have any other questions, Vincent, if I didn't give you everything you want, all the rest of you guys, if I didn't hit points that you want, put them down there in the comments. You guys know I try to get back to you as soon as I possibly can, and I'm open for dialogue. That's not a big deal. I did some dialogue with what's his name? Oh, Scotty Too Hotty. He was talking about being a mentor at 6 months is too soon. And we had some good dialogue back and forth. You know, it was positive. And I'll do a quick one about that also. But I just throw him out there like that because we had some really good dialogue back and forth after a video. So I do try to get back to the videos as quickly as possible. And again, if I hadn't made a video, and I told you that I was going to make a video based off of a question that you asked, please ask again. Don't let me forget. I'm not trying to ignore you. You know, I get to them as fast as I can, and I don't want to miss anybody. Your question, your video is just as important as any of the other ones I've ever made. Okay, so it's important to me to get you that information. That's what I'm here for. Rookies helping rookies, and you know, if I don't have the information, I'm going to get it for you. And I am still going to get on that diabetes thing too. One of my recruits, and I know him personally, had a little issue after his first day in school at the Swift school with his diabetes, and it really hit home. And I know that he'll be back because I know him personally. You know, I know that he fights. Okay, but it is some good information, and I'm gonna have to try to get that done as quickly as possible. So I really appreciate you guys. Let me let you go, and like, comment, concerns, all that stuff. Appreciate you. Here's your boop. Boop. Hey everybody, 50 Plus here. Getting in a little home time. What about you? Are you getting in your home time? Are you getting in too much home time? Is all your time home time because you don't even have a job? Hey, come out here, burn some fuel with us. Swift Transportation. Now, I don't care what you've heard about this on the internet and rumors and all that craziness. Let me tell you, Swift Transportation, they're doing a good job for me. They're the biggest out there, so obviously they're doing something right, okay? But the key to getting into trucking, I don't care which company you go with, is your recruiter. You want to make sure you get the right recruiter. Autumn did an excellent job for me, and I'm going to put her information at the end of this video. Now, between you and I, anybody who's pumping information out there and they're saying, hey, make sure you tell me, it's because there's somewhat of a kickback that the employees get for helping recruit, okay? You guys know I'm not necessarily needing any money. So what I want to do is, starting in the month of March, you're going to call Autumn. Let Autumn know 50 Plus sent you. We're going to send you through a Swift training school and get you out there. You're going to get on a truck with a mentor. When you get on a truck with a mentor, you're going to ride with that mentor for 200 hours. What I want from you is to make sure that that phone of yours stays back in the bunk for those 200 hours. As long as you're in the passenger seat or the driver's seat, I don't want that phone anywhere near you for those 200 hours, okay? I want you to focus on learning how to drive the truck, learn how to be a successful truck driver. If you do that, I'm going to get you a Blue Pirate headset. That way when you get in the truck by yourself, you'll be able to safely and properly use the headset. Swift does give their employees a little bit of kickback for you guys coming aboard. I'm going to give my kickback right to you. All you have to do is learn how to drive those trucks properly. Okay, let's get rid of the distractions. Okay, and save your life and possibly the person riding next to you.